Let's look at these assets from a campaign perspective. A more guided approach to marketing activities is done via the campaigns section. It has all the same items and results as we've done earlier in the library, but these playbooks have the possibility to provide more interaction with the partners, and of course, with the scorecard perspective, see what a partner's best next step should be. In this case, a cross-sell campaign, you see a couple of automated emails that will be sent out to a selected contact list, and with which you have different follow-up actions in the weeks after. Per week, you can plan activities. You can plan your targets or activities, and of course, everything that you fill in over here will be accessible on the scorecard. So, just like the guided approach we saw when personalizing an email, you now have the option to create a guided approach to work with multiple assets or actions over time. And all that information is available as progression to the partner scorecard. The final option we have for working with content is via our planning module. Here you can see predefined messages, which administrators can add very easily themselves. The partners can simply decide whether or not they want these items to be published on their social media channels automatically, or not. And you can just do that by simply dragging and dropping them into the right column. Please note that if a partner leaves a message in the available list, the system will know that and of course can send out reminders to come and visit the site and update the preferences. The final section of this part of the demo is my project section. This is the place where all the customized items that you've been working on, where you can co-work with your colleagues on the different content, and where you can find the reports of all the actions that you've been sending out. It has a similar look as you saw in the library. We have some tags on the left-hand side to find what it is that you need. It shows the different statuses of the items, like they're in draft, or that they're pending approval, or that it's scheduled to be sent out. And you can find all the actions that you can do with them. Put them in draft again, add a coworker, or preview. In this case, an email, when you want to send that out, sometimes this is called ordering, when you want to publish this, a simple wizard guides you with that. You can preview the piece, send a test, putting all the sending options, select the contacts from your contacts list, or upload an Excel file, and then when you're ready, I'll do that. And when you're ready, you can send them out directly, or pick a date to reschedule it. Very, very straightforward. The system makes sure that everything that gets sent out is done in the right way, according to GDPR policies. You don't have to worry about that at all. The same wizard is also for social media posts, for social media banners. Here we go. Post this on your social media page. Oh, no social media accounts are available. Let me change that. That was a fast forward. I did that while in the background. So now we can post that message on our social media posts, on our social media channels. In this case, only Facebook, which was configured, as soon as possible, or choose a date and time. And then, of course, this message will be placed according to that time automatically. And finally, just as in the library, you have the possibility to send out customized emails, customized documents in this follow-up email tool. So if you co-branded a flyer or you personalize the flyer, you can find them. Here we go, and add them to email. Here we go. Use for follow-up, and then that gets added to your email that we saw earlier as well. This concludes everything that has to do with marketing assets and with customizing and with co-branding and with campaigns. I will go back to the vendor homepage where we started our demo. Here we go. The third part of this demo is about lead distribution to partners and about lead generation and tracking capabilities for the partners. First, let's have a high-over look at the two different perspectives on this. There's a channel account manager's perspective, from which you can see the full pipeline of leads or deals. And second, there is from a partner perspective, back in the partner portal, there's a contact list and leads, with leads, which of course they can use for sending out emails to or to do marketing actions on. Of course, they will only see the contacts that are for this specific partner. So as partner manager, you have the possibility to see everything. As partner, you can only see the leads that are, or the contacts that are relevant for you. Okay, so whether it's leads or deals that you want to track or work with, the essential three things that you want to do here are have an overview of what is going on in a specific region, at a specific partner, or with a particular campaign. You can very easily search for that. Every step of whatever your process that you want to manage or track in Partner Pulse is completely adjustable according to your needs. So in this case, we have a marketing qualified or marketing pipeline in here with marketing qualified leads, with sales accepted leads, or with lost or contacted. But you can also make this into something else. You quickly want to see if follow-up is done in a timely manner. This screen will help you with visual guidance on what is going good and what's not. You can set the rules when an item should be flagged automatically for you or not. And thirdly, you easily want to distribute a lead to a partner. We can add new leads over here. We can have Excel imports, so we can again automate it. Do an automated import from marketing automation tools. When a lead comes in, it can be automatically assigned via a triage methodology based on lead and partner characteristics. But for this demo, we'll do this manually. When you select, in this case, a marketing qualified lead or a lead to be assigned, that lead can be directly assigned to the right partner with just a couple of simple steps. This email, lead assigned to you, has been designed to make that process as simple as possible. Have a look. You can customize the message, of course, a little bit, but you see these three big buttons over here. And they have direct actions attached to this. So the first one is accept lead. And then the lead gets added to the partner's portal immediately. You can place a remark and wait for feedback, or you can reject the lead, which of course, if you push that, a lead gets pushed back in the pipeline automatically, and you will get notified. These sorts of email notifications are especially handy for partners, as they do not have to log in to a platform and to do all sorts of administrative tasks. They can just open up their mobiles, click on the appropriate action, and the system will do the rest. And at any time, you as a manager are able to see all the details of the follow-up, up to the point where the lead should be transferred to your CRM system or other systems that you have in place. As like all features of the PartnerPulse platform, you can have direct access to the pipeline content and the statistics in the scorecard, which I've showed you earlier a bit as well. There we go. I'll go to the scorecard of our partner over here. All the lead details, all the deal parameters, the history, the response times, the deal size, it can all be tracked. Sorry, it can all be tracked and accumulated in a scorecard kind of way, so that you get a weighted score on performance in comparison to other partners in similar or in different phases of the partner lifecycle. Now going to the partner view of this. Because I have one more thing that I want to point out on that screen. So going back to the partner's contact list and the leads. We have the possibility to make available a couple of functionalities to enrich the data set of the partner. We can either acquire new contacts from our multiple data sources, either B2B or B2C. We have very detailed attributes where you can select on and acquire that data. We have the possibility to enrich your current data set. So looking at these two companies, to enrich data, get new parameters that you're missing out and that are relevant for you to work on that lead. And together with our AI partners, we can make a suggestion of available targets in our data systems that match your current contacts list. So in this case, we have 165 potential targets that are relevant for you based on the parameters that we see in your contacts list. These are very powerful tools, and I'm not going to deep dive too much into it today during this demo. But if you are interested in this, I would definitely recommend to reach out to us or to one of our partners to get more details on this. You have to take into account, though, that to conclude this demo, you have to take into account that to set up a lead generation and a lead distribution or deal tracking system, it will take some time and effort to properly set up and to align with your existing systems and current processes. Our local support teams are ready to help you with this, of course. This concludes the third part of this demo about the progress tracking capabilities and the lead generation tools that the platform has. The fourth and final part of this demo is about the marketplace capabilities and the market development fund's budgets capabilities of the platform. So we're going to go to the marketplace that you can make available to your partners. Going to the partner home. Here we go. This is the marketplace. The marketplace is typically used for providing extra services or for selling or renting hard goods for supporting partners with our local activities. We also have publicly available versions of our webshop module used to support B2B selling by your partners or by your end customers, but we're not going to go into that during this demo. If you're interested in that, please let us know and we'll prepare a separate demo for you on this. But back to hard goods and channel services. So these are typical services that we offer, and of course you can extend this with your own, but these are the typical services that we offer to our partners, to the partners of our customers, to increase their local marketing performance. You can split them up like we did in top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom of funnel for your convenience. And you can think about, well, practically everything. You can do SEO optimization, you can do a website checkup, you can do an email campaign, data services, you name it. The Partner Pulse specialists can support your local partners with practically everything and practically all over the world. Based on performance or agreements, an automatic allocation of MDF budget can be made available to the partner to pay for these services. And if it's not sufficient, online payment an online payment module will handle the rest. In case of buying hard goods, the suppliers will get automatically notified when an order is placed, so that they can prepare on delivery. But in case of buying services like this, the team will reach out personally to the partner, and the co-work is done and logged and tracked in the My Project section that I showed you earlier in the demo. It all works pretty much the same as the library module that I showed you earlier, and technically it's the same module, with the difference that there are order management capabilities and tracking functionalities, and of course there's a shopping cart, as you can see over here. All MDF changes, corrections, or expense claims can be easily accessible via the budget widget accessible here on the top, and of course via the scorecard for the different channel account managers. This concludes the demo of today. There's still some modules left that I haven't been talking about, and I look forward to discuss that in another time with you, or maybe during the question and answer sections later on. For now, I just want to thank you very much for your time, and I hope I've inspired you a bit by this introduction to the Partner Pulse platform. Again, thank you very much, and speak soon.